Hey, what's up guys? I'm doing a overlook of the Cooler Master HAF X. This is the blue LED version, and now they've updated the 3.0 connection. It is now internal onto a motherboard that's compatible with USB 3.0 instead of running around to the back. So we're gonna take a look. So here you got in the front area, you got, let's take a look here. USB 3.0, you got two USB 3.0 eSATA, and you got a Firewire, two USB 2.0s, microphone and headphone jack here. On the top we got a fan LED, so you can turn off and on the LEDs on the fans. Reset switch and power button. On the top here you got room for two 220 fans. They include one here in the back. You can add a optional second 200mm. On the front we have four optical drive bays. These two are hot swap bays. Let me just you get two hot swap bays. You can either put a 3.5 or 2.5 drive bay and stick it in there. This, you have a 230mm fan. This one's blue also, and to remove the dust cover, it's a little difficult here with one hand. Let me just set this down. So you got the dust cover there, mesh, and there's your fan. You can also, there's mounting options for 140 or 120 fans if you want to. And on the side here you got your clear plastic window and a 200mm fan. Also mesh dust filter here on the side, and around the back you got three water cooling grommet holes, thumb screws for the side panel, 140mm fan, blue. This is lights up blue. You can also mount, you got mounting points for 120mm. I/O area here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 PCI expansion bays. You also got more exhaust here. This here is for this is where you screw on your VGA bracket. I'm going to show that later. And a bottom mounted power supply. The bottom area, we'll get that as we get going here. Let me just open this up. Oh, stuff's flying around. Okay, so here's your there's the fan, and it has a duct to blow cool air to your graphics cards. So I'll put that aside. Accessory box, and tied up wires up here. Just get that. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here. So here you got your drive bays here. You got push click, one click, toolless drive bays. These two are for the hot swap bays. So you got the module here for your hot swap. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard drive bays. Toolless drive bays, and it also comes with, let's see, one here adapter 3.5. And I think it only includes one, unless there's in the accessory box, but we'll take a look at that. This is a duct for the graphics card. You can put a 120mm fan there to blow cool air to the graphics card. it is repositionable. You can take out these thumb screws and reposition them however you want. On the bottom here you got the area for your power watt supply, and they have dust filters right over here. It looks like somewhat easy to come off, maybe. You got this shield here. This can move back and forth. You can use this to cover up your wirings if you don't want to. And the power watt supply area has a rubber feet for anti-vibration for the power watt supply. Back here you got your motherboard tray. You got the big, large cutout for your aftermarket coolers. You got holes up. You got a hole up there. You can route the 8-pin power for your motherboard. You got grommets here. They're rubber grommets. Holes here for pass your cables through, so you can clean up your wiring management. So here's a fan connector. Let me just get some detailed shots here. No, most people don't shoot the connections here. You got the 3-pin to Molex, or you could just use the 3-pin. That's optional. And then here's your switch for your LED fans, if you wish to turn it off manually. Up here is your 200mm fan up there. Okay, let's get into the accessory box. Oh, the wires here. Okay, let me show you the wires. You got for your eSATA, fire wire, USB 2.0, audio, and your front panel connections. Power LED, hard drive LED, power switch, reset switch. Okay. Let's get into the accessory box. Doing this all one hand. And almost 10 minutes here. Hang on. Okay, so we got a box of goodies. We got casters. You can put them on wheels if you wish. They include a 8-pin motherboard extension, since some power watt supplies don't have room, don't have a long enough cable to reach to the top. Here's your VGA graphics holder. So if you have heavy graphics cards, you can mount it like this, and this part here will support your graphics cards. So you can put them up or down, however you want it. And this can pivot too, so that's that. Also, looks like your bags of screws, standoffs, motherboard, speaker, and okay, they include a internal 3.0 to USB connection. So if your motherboard does not support onboard 3.0, you can route it to the back. So let me just get this out. And there you have it. They include this now. Where I've seen other videos, they didn't include this before, so that's good. So if your motherboard does not support it, then it is included. Let me turn around the case and show you the back area. Okay, so let's here. Oh, so you got plenty of room for cable management. And you got your grommets here. You can run your cables through here, or you could, pack it here behind the hard drives. And there's your 230. And I think that's about it. All right. This has been my look at the HAF X Blue Edition USB 3.0. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.